Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. We have some great news in Georgia. The Democrats are losing ground. They are finally realizing that Georgia is a Republican state. It's a red state, not a blue state, a red state. They thought this in 2020 when it went for Joe Biden, just because of the Trump delusion syndrome that was uh, totally spreading across the United States thanks to the liberal media. And then in 2022, when Raphael Warnock won the election due to his popularity as senator and as well performed first 2 years in the United States Senate. So now, why am I saying, oh, Democrats are suddenly giving up? Let's take a look at the polls. A little reminder: Democrats had their first victory, their last victory in the state of Georgia in basically May of 2023, back with public opinion strategies. And it's this poll that shows Joe Biden barely beating Donald Trump by 44% to 43%, 13% undecided. And I say this because this is good because 13%, we got to remember that most of this population are centrist conservatives. Sure, some of them probably voted for Biden, some of them probably voted for Warnock also, but they're most likely centrist. So they could possibly go for Trump or for Kennedy, once again, splitting the popular said vote. But I want to take a look at the recent polls, even polls involving Kennedy too. We have Donald Trump defeating Joe Biden by probably 7 points regarding this poll. Taking a look here, 7 points, a 7 point victory for Donald Trump. Joe Biden stuck at 29%. Robert Kennedy Jr. at 24%. This was a devastating loss in this poll. And then taking a look at this poll right here, without the margin of error, you have Donald Trump winning by 41%, defeating Joe Biden 38%. I mean, it's not a big win, but then again, RFK does take 8%. Win's a win. Donald Trump wins by 4. However, the majority of this poll is involving Joe Biden versus Donald Trump shows this poll right here, taken on October 30th to the 7th, showing that Donald Trump is defeating Joe Biden by around 7 points, as suggested with the RFK said poll. Same deal with this poll here. Well, kind of. This 7 points here from the Emerson College poll. And you'll see even closer, you have an even closer margin. So what I'm probably thinking about today and about what the map is kind of going to look like, I have doubts, but we're going to see if it can work. So let's take a look at the 2022 Georgia gubernatorial election, which saw Brian Kemp get successfully reelected by a good margin. You'll see this good margin shows Brian Kemp defeating Stacey Abrams by 53%. So I would say personally, this is a map that it could possibly look like. This is the same margin. However, I do think it's a little bit much. We're going to do our prediction regarding this map. So let's basically we're going to have the Abrams counties go to Biden and the Kemp counties going to Trump. Feel free to skip through the video. I might bring some points up, but all I'm going to do is try to click these counties here. So far, we got 10 counties for Biden. Yes, the Atlanta Metro will definitely go for him. Also, yes, the Atlanta Metro is Biden's base in Georgia. You wonder why Georgia is a swing state? That's because of the Orlando Metro. We got the black belt right here. All right, so yes, that said, Stacey Abrams carried 25 counties last year in Georgia. Here are the Kemp counties. I'm trying to see. The borders are so bad. Like, there are no borders, state border lines, so I don't want to click a county that's from Florida or Alabama or possibly South Carolina or Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of annoying. So, yeah, you'll see Republicans did well. Brian Kemp won the Washington County, county that is a part of the Black Belt. And it's just that one important election in 2022, the United States Senate election. And everyone goes, Georgia's a blue state now. Not necessarily, because you realize Republicans elected all state offices in the state of Georgia. You realize that. And they weren't close races. They were good, decisive wins for the Republicans. They go for Raphael Warnock because he is like the Amy Klobuchar of Georgia. He gives good jobs. He meets with workers, gets support from farmers, and he makes good money. So yeah, sure, conservatives, they go, I don't like those liberals, but I'll go vote for Warnock because, I'm benefiting from it, Or you get a conservative like, I can't vote for Warnock, but I'm not going to vote against him. So they don't vote. That's the sort of situation we're seeing with Amy Klobuchar the last couple years. All right, after thousands of clicks, over 100 clicking, we got our map. Our prediction has almost got concluded. This is the 2022 gubernatorial map. However, we're going to see some readjustments. This map showed, I'm going to go see the United States gubernatorial elections, kind of understand and see how percentage line how Governor Kemp won in the closest races. This has the number. Georgia, 7.54. This kind of is a good prediction of what Georgia could potentially look like. But yeah, and I would think the wave that African Americans, more African American Black voters are turning on the Democratic Party because they get the hoax, right? They get the hoax. Their manipulative ways. We know they've created this stereotype that if you don't vote for Democrats, you are betraying your community, sort of deal. And we know that's all BS, right? And I'm saying BS because it's true. It is all BS. And all the way through. And that's just it. You shouldn't feel entitled to vote for a group because you feel your group or your religion, your race, or your ethnicity aligns with that group. You are your own person, you're self-governed individual. You can vote for whatever you want. And that doesn't mean you're not Black if you don't. Thought I would bring that up. Because more and more Black voters are realizing this. And the big hoax and the big con of the Democratic Party. So anyway, this concludes my prediction. What do you guys think in regards to this prediction here? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next political episode.